County Jail, and let me find him on the docket. Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So, Ms. Underwood, how would you like to handle? Do you need to talk to Mr. Smith, or do you need?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Smith, I'm going to open up a breakout room for you and Ms. Underwood. And, oh, he automatically went. What is your name? Yep. You are probation violation, so let me get you. You can come on up. Did you hire Mr. Goldstein for today or no?
For today? No, I didn't hire today.
Okay. All right. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Victor Garza, file number 2019-19399FH. Sir, let's see. Who's your probation officer?
Mike Stevenson.
Mr. Stevenson or Miss
Yes.
Adams? I have this down for a probation violation hearing, but I don't have probation violation paperwork. And it might be across the hall, but
Yeah, I believe it's just the arraignment.
I don't have the paperwork to arraign them, I don't think.
Okay, I'll bring a copy over.
All right, thank you. Sometimes it gets filed and it's over there and I don't get it, so sorry. Give me just a minute. Did you get the paperwork though, obviously?
Yes.
Mr. Stevenson will bring that to me. Miss Adams, if you could let the jail know I'm ready for Mr. Mota.
Okay.
Thank you. It'll take a couple minutes from the jail, Mr. Bennett.
No problem, Your Honor. Good morning. And if I could just have a breakout room with him when he arrives.
Yep, that's fine. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
So, oops. All right, so Mr. Garza, we have a request from summons for probation violation, which alleges that you failed to report on August 1 and August 8 of 2023. Your whereabouts are currently unknown, although I know where you are now. But Mr. Garza, do you understand those are the charges against you?
Yes.
Okay, and you're on probation for possession, what's 25 grams, which means that, let's see here. Suspended vending commission. Controlled substance possession. Okay, so Mr. Stevenson, he pled to possession. Was that a 4-year?
That's a 4-year.
Okay. So I need. So, Mr. Garza, do you understand if I find you guilty or you plead guilty, you could be facing up to 4 years in prison?
Yeah.
Now, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint one at public expense. Would you like to hire an attorney or would you like to have one appointed?
One appointed, please.
Okay, so, all right, so Mr. Garza, have a seat in the courtroom. And then when I get Miss Underwood a break, I'll have, actually, do you know how to use the Zoom things in the hallway?
No.
No? Okay, just have a seat. I'll be with you in a minute. All right, Miss Underwood, let me close that breakout room. Let me send you a screenshot of Mr. Garza's paperwork. All right, so let's get our gentleman back. All right, so we're back on the record with Mr. Smith. So, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed with Mr. Smith?
Thank you, Your Honor. And first of all, Mr. Smith, just let me clarify. Are you at the Macomb Correctional Facility?
Yes.
Thank you. Not the Macomb Jail, Your Honor.
Correct.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Mr. Smith is charged with possession of contraband Suboxone, Your Honor. The offer on that is an attempt. I will be asking the court to cobs to the low end of the guidelines, and Mr. Smith will accept that offer, Your Honor. If the court would be so kind.
Mr. Sneed, any position?
No position, Judge. Thank you.
Not a problem, Ms. Underwood. Okay.
And I've asked Mr. Sneed to get the amended prepared, Your Honor.
So he's gonna plead to an added count to attempted prison's possession of contraband.
Correct.
And that's a 2.5-year felony.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so Mr. Smith, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Smith, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty to an added count to attempted prisoner possessing contraband, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 2.5 years in prison, with a COBS agreement that you would serve whatever the low end of the guidelines are?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Underwood?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Steen?
Yes.
And Mr. Smith, is that correct as far as you're aware?
Yes, ma'am.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand, sir, that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Sir, do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
I do not.
All right, so how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 6th of 2023 in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of attempted prisoner possessing contraband, guilty or not guilty?
It was in June of 2022.
Did I say that wrong? Oh, yeah, June 6th of 2022.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to this charge? Okay, do you understand that if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Ms. Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Sneen?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, and there was a COBS agreement in this case. So, sir, is it your choice to plead guilty?
It is.
All right, so Mr. Smith, on June 6th of 2022, June 6th of 2022, were you located at the Gus Harrison facility?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you agree that is located in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and at that time, did you have Suboxone?
Yes.
And did you have a legal right to possess it?
No, ma'am.
And you were aware that it was contraband in the prison system?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you satisfied, Mr. Steen?
Yeah, I'd just like to establish that he was a inmate at Gus Harrison at that time.
So you were lawfully incarcerated at that time, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now you satisfied, Mr. Steen? Thank you. All right. Okay, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Ms. Underwood?
It has, Your Honor.
Mr. Snee?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. I'm going to set it for sentencing on November 2nd at 8:15 in the morning. Now, Mr. Smith, you say it again.
I'm sorry, I was going to ask if the court had fingerprints in this matter.
I got an order, but he's kind of a captive audience, so I don't understand how they haven't
Yes, we
managed
do,
to take his
Judge.
fingerprints. Oh, we do have fingerprints, yep.
I was
Okay,
just going to check to see if we needed them brought.
well, he's in MDOC, so state police, wherever they are. Okay, so Mr. Smith, you do have always a right to be present in person for sentencing. Understandably, you're up in Macomb, but you can appear via Zoom. So would you like to be sentenced via Zoom or in person?
In person.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this in person and Miss Adams, on November 2nd, can I set this for 9 a.m.?
Judge, you have day 4 of 5 jury trial at 9 a.m.
That's all right. All right, so we're gonna set this November 2nd at 9 a.m. And that'll be in person. So Mr. Smith, somebody's going to do an update for your pre-sentence report and talk to you about this case. Be truthful with them about what happened and also your background. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. Ms. Underwood's really good about getting to the facilities to meet with some people, but sometimes she just can't get access. So if she can't meet with you to review the PSI in advance, I will let her meet with you the morning of, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you back November 2nd at 9 a.m. in person. Thank you. You're all set.
Your Honor, will you need a writ for his personal appearance prepared by the
Yep,
prosecutor?
you'll have to do a writ. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, so I have somebody from the Koskusu jail. Are you from Indiana?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so hold on, let me find you. How do you pronounce that? Couscous? No,
Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko. All right,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. We'll find you. Let's see. Okay, I know he's on here somewhere, so earlier. What's your name? Trial. What is your name?
Your Honor.
Say it again.
Kevin Hall, Hall.
There you are. Okay, all right, so, you don't have an attorney or you do?
No, I don't. I'm pro se.
Okay, yep, okay. I saw an old attorney's name from when you were here a long time ago.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kevin Michael Hall, 2018-19228FH. Mr. Hall, you appear before us today because you are incarcerated in Indiana and you supported the court, or you contacted the court to be brought before us for hearing. So it looks like you failed to appear. Let me see here. I'll motion to withdraw the bench warrant. Okay, so you failed to appear for arraignment on a violation of probation. And this is, I think I said it, but file number 2018-19228. So Mr. Hall, okay, so the violation is that you were released from the custody of Ohio on September 26th of 2020. And that you failed to contact the Lenawee County Probation Department. Your whereabouts were unknown on September 26th of 2020. Okay, so this is a violation of probation. This is a Tom Moore file. And you pled to attempted 1,000 or more, which would be, I think it was a 2.5-year felony. So how long have you been incarcerated in Indiana?
For 5 months, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, Mr. Hall, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you on this and all subsequent hearings. Ms. Underwood, I apologize. I am texting you again the bench warrant. I'm sure Ms. Adams is working on it, but just in case. But Mr. Hall, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you at this violation of probation if you would like one, or you can proceed without an attorney. That's up to you. So would you like an attorney appointed to represent you or to proceed without one?
I'll proceed without one, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Underwood, I sent you the paperwork from Mr. Garza.
I will disregard unless he changes his mind, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Garza, Ms. Adams.
I'm Mr. Garza. Yes, I have the paperwork.
Okay, so Ms. Adams or Ms. McGrain, could somebody go in the hallway with Mr. Garza and connect him to the Zoom device? Okay, hold on. Yep, just go right out to the left and there's that little podium. Just go to that. Hold on. All right, Mr. Malta?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, Ms. Underwood. I'm squirreling a little bit right now. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Louis Martin Mota, file number 20-19945FH, 23-21303FH, and 23-21304FH. I have Samuel Bennett appearing on behalf of Mr. Mota and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of people. Mr. Bennett, you had requested a breakout room, so I'm going to assign Joe 1 and Mr. Bennett to the breakout room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm back to Ms. Underwood. All right, so Mr. Smith, as I said, you have a right to an attorney, but you'd like to waive your right to an attorney?
Your Honor.
Okay, hold on, Ms. Underwood. Okay, let's do another breakout room. So the hallway. And Ms. Underwood into a breakout room. All right. Okay. So, Mr. Smith, you want to raise your right hand for me?
That's Mr. Hall.
Oh, Mr. Hall, yes.
yeah. Okay, so hold on. I think I got too many files going. Yeah, back to you. There's Mr. Garza, Smith, Mr. Moda. There you are, way at the bottom. Mr. Hall, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Hall, you understand the allegations against you are that you failed to report as ordered when you were released from the Ohio jail, and we've had no contact with you since. So you understand the maximum penalty could be up to 2.5 years in prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, now, do you understand that you have a right to have a hearing and contest the violation of probation charge? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you had that hearing, you would be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by preponderance of the evidence? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, to have your lawyer, if you have one, ask those witnesses questions or ask them yourself, and to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at the trial. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do not have to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold it against you in any way. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the other hand, do you understand that you have a right to testify at your trial if you want to testify?
Yes, Your Honor.
So how do you plead to the charge that you violated the terms of your probation by not reporting when you were released from the jail in Ohio? Guilty or not guilty?
Your Honor, I guilty, but I did try to contact them. In my motion, I put that I did try to contact them and I couldn't because of the COVID. But I never did get a hold of anybody.
So let's start with the guilty plea first. So you'd like to plead guilty, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at any time, did you, okay, all right. Do you understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up your right to a hearing and your right to have a lawyer represent you? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anything been promised you to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
If I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And it's your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
How long are you're incarcerated in prison in Indiana? How long of a sentence are you serving?
It's unknown yet. I had this hold here that was could prevent me from doing any type of programming or to get released. So it's unknown.
What were you sentenced to? Were you sentenced to 5 to 10, 3 to
No.
10?
No, nothing yet, Your Honor. It's still open.
So you have not been sentenced by the courts in Indiana?
Correct.
What is your charge?
Habitual traffic violator. It's for driving without a license.
Is that a felony?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you want, I mean, I need to just get some information,
Do you want to break it?
Yeah, so do you want me to go back to my office?
All right, yeah, go back to your office and log into Zoom. All right, so Mr. Hall, all right, so you were placed on probation and they told you when you were released from incarceration in Ohio that you were to report to the probation department. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and at any time, did you come to Lenawee County and come up to the 3rd floor of the courthouse and try to report to the probation department?
No, I didn't come up there, Your Honor. I called and emailed both.
I know, but you didn't come in and report, correct?
No, I don't live in Michigan at the time. No, I lived in Indiana. I didn't never.
Well, it's
came
not that
up
far.
here. You're right.
Okay, so you never came up here to report.
No.
Okay, all right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. So here's what I'm gonna do, sir. Your guidelines are like 0 to 6. Mr. Moore needs to speak with you. So when Mr. Moore logs on, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with him, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
and talk to him for a few minutes, and then when he's ready, I'll bring you back in, okay?
Okay, Your Honor, thank you.
We can probably sentence you today, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll get Mr. Moore. He's supposed to be logged in. Hold on.
Yeah, you listen now, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so we'll bring Mr. Moore in. All right, so Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Hall.
Yes.
I'm gonna open a breakout room. You're gonna go into that breakout room, hopefully. Mr. Hall, either someone there has to join the breakout room or you can click on join. All right, Ms. Underwood, you just talked to Mr. Garza. Want to come up, Mr. Garza? Right, so we're back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Victor Garza. So, Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today on behalf of Mr. Garza?
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Garza wishes to accept responsibility and enter a plea today.
Okay. Mr. Garza, I want to raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Garza, you did receive a copy of the request and warrant for probation violation, correct?
Yes.
Now, you had a right to an attorney. I appointed you Ms. Underwood. Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes.
All right. And you understand that you have a right to contest this violation of probation charge and to have a trial on it?
Yes.
Do you understand that throughout the trial, you would be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by a preponderance of the evidence?
Yes.
You have a right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, to have your lawyer ask those witnesses questions, or you may ask them yourself, and to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at the trial. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
You do not have to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold it against you in any way. Do you understand that?
Yes.
On the other hand, do you understand that you have a right to testify at your trial if you want to testify?
Yes.
So how do you plead to the charge that you violated the terms of your probation by failing to report on August 1 and August 8 of 2023? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up your right to a trial as I've already explained to you?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No.
If I accept this plea, you'll be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed on the court during the hearing, and that it was not your own choice to end the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Garza, you were placed on probation, and one of the terms of your probation was that you were to report, what is it, the second Tuesday of every month? First Tuesday?
First and third now.
Okay, so did you report on August 1 and August 8?
I had called in, I believe the Tuesday before, and when I did, I spoke with him and I was busy with my kids, like they were sleeping, and I don't like leaving them with anybody. So when I talked to him, I swear he said come in on a Thursday. So I said, excuse me, not Tuesday. And I swear he said no, Thursday. So I came in on Thursday instead of Tuesday. And he was like, what are you doing here? And I said, reporting. And he was like, you're supposed to he's like, you're supposed to be a Tuesday. So it's just a misunderstanding, but I came in.
Okay, all right. I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. Mr. Stevenson, has he reported since though?
He has been reporting. He expressed interest in just receiving a jail term and having his probation terminated. He doesn't want to be on probation.
Okay. I used to ask for that for my clients in district court all the time, but never really up. How much jail credit does he have?
3 days.
That's why I was wondering, like, what would it be? Because like, I don't know.
Well, your guidelines are 0 to 17, so you could be looking at a year in jail. All you gotta do is report twice a month.
I just report.
You can bring your kids with you. I mean, they come in all the time.
Well, I didn't have a vehicle at the time either. That's what was.
You live in Adrian.
Because I would bring my kids.
You
They were
live in
sleeping.
Adrian, you can walk here.
Yeah, they were sleeping. I don't have a stroller. I have 4 kids.
Well, Mr. Stevenson's really reasonable. All
I know, that's why I called him, but it's okay. I just.
right, so what I'm gonna do is set this for sentencing. Set this for sentencing on, Ms. Adams, I'm gonna need a notice for Mr. Garza. So I'm gonna set this for sentencing on September 28th at 8 AM. And Ms. Adams, if I can get a notice of hearing for him. All right, and just keep reporting to Mr. Stevenson. He'll prepare a probation violation report. And we'll get a copy to Ms. Underwood and she'll go over it with you probably the day of. It's not that hard.
Yes, I know.
It's harder to be away from your babies for a year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. How long was your probation?
3 years,
How many?
3.
You know, if you get halfway through and you pay everything off, they can terminate you early.
I didn't know that.
Well, I'm telling you, and you can do community service to pay stuff off too. All right, so have a seat. We'll get your notice of hearing. And I'll see you back that day, okay?
All right.
If you're gonna be late, just let us know. Kids are in school, so I understand.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so. All right, Mr. Bennett. On the record, back on the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Louis Martin Moda. Mr. Bennett, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, there was a small addition to the plea agreement that I talked to Mr. Moda about. He'd like to meet with me one more time before he makes his final decision. I've talked to Ms. Arnold about this, and we've agreed if we could do the 4th of October for a hearing, either in person or on Zoom. I will already be there with you on Zoom.
So I have over 20 pretrials on the 4th of October. So
Okay.
What I can do is move it to another day of the week if you want. I mean, even later that morning, Ms. Adams, what does October 4 look like? If you want to bring me the book, you can if I'm bugging you. But what does like the later morning look like on the 4th, Ms. Adams, like at 11?
And that would work for me if it works for the court, Your Honor.
That is day 2 of day 3 or day 2 of 3 at jury trial at 10:30.
Who's the defendant?
Gary Shoemate with Mr. Bennett as well.
Well, you're gonna be here anyway. Oh, wait, that
That's-
might be a different Bennett.
Yeah, not me. Different Bennett.
Okay. Miss Adams, is there anything on Tuesday or Thursday?
That Tuesday, you have an 8 AM, 1 hour evidentiary, and the 9 AM jury trial. Also, an 11 o'clock was added.
What does 1:30 look like?
You have a 2 hour evidentiary hearing.
Can I see the book?
Sure.
It takes,
Your Honor, we could go out to the 18th if that works for the court and give it a couple more weeks if that helps.
I do have time on the 18th.
But we really, this has been.
Well, hold on. Yeah, let me get the book. Are you gonna, do you, Mr. Bennett, want a breakout room with him? Well, I can't do it today, but, never mind. Okay, let me see what I can do. All right, You're all set. Thank you. Report to Mr. Stevenson.
All right.
I could do 9 o'clock, October 10th. Can you guys do October 10th at 9 o'clock?
I'm in a jury trial in Oakland County that day, Your Honor.
I'm sorry.
That from,
How many days is that trial?
it's Monday, Tuesday, and then I have a homicide exam on the 11th.
Okay.
But I am
can
available
do-
on the, let me see.
I can do 11 o'clock tomorrow, and I got plenty of time to give you time to meet with Mr. Moda via Zoom if you want.
That should work out. I'll set up a meeting with him. Actually, we could do that. We could just meet together. Mr. Moda,
What I
does
mean
that
is I
sound
have
okay?
the time, so I could actually set it for 10:30, and then you can meet with Mr. Moda via Zoom as long as you would like.
Okay, Mr. Moda, does that sound good? Because I was going to do a video visit with you anyway for this hearing.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Arnold, are you available that day?
Tomorrow, this is tomorrow at 10:30.
Well, yeah, tomorrow at 11 or 10, 11, whatever time, 11, are you available at 11?
Yeah, we can make that work.
All right, so I'm going to adjourn this to 9:21 at 10:30, and that'll be, that way we get him from the jail, and Mr. Bennett and Miss Adams, can we send out a notice so we have paperwork to send to the jail? Okay, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you need a stip and order
Right.
for that or no?
Well, actually, if you want to do one, that's fine. Becky, will the jail be all right with just our paperwork?
Yes, thank you.
We won't do the notice, you can just do that. All right, thank you. All right, Mr.
All
Moda,
right, thank you
I'll
very
see you
much.
back tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay,
Your Honor.
thanks,
Have a good day,
Ron.
everybody. Talk to you soon.
Thank
Willie.
you.
Bye-bye.
Judge,
Yes.
on Mr. Moda, we're gonna go ahead and dismiss the violation of probation on that case.
Thank you. All right, I will write that down. Dismissed. Okay. All right, Miss Adams, if I could get from the jail next.
Yeah, hold on just for a minute.
Oh, from the jail, could I get Drew Levine?
Your Honor, you want to pull Mr. Hall back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we are back on the record with the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Nicholas Lee Smith.
Mr. Hall.
Mr. Hall, well, I keep calling you Smith. What do I do with the Hall? Well, there it is. Back on the record with Mr. Hall. Mr. Moore, have you had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hall?
Yes, and Your Honor, I got some information from his, and I want to contact his attorney. And Mr. Hall, what he's telling me is that within 60 days of his release from Indiana's jail, once that's settled, that he'll be able to get together $8,000 to pay off the restitution. And what I kind of would like to do here is if you could put sentencing out a month, that way I have time to get a hold of Indiana and see exactly what's happening there. And then we can, I could put a plan together for that. And, you know, with intentions, and I told him if he was to pay all that off, then, yeah, we would be looking to discharge him.
All right, Mr. Hall, is that what you would like me to do, set sentencing out a month?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay, so I can set this out to Thursday, October 19th at 8 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Your
So
Honor.
10/19 at 8 a.m. Mr. Hall, you do have the right to be present for sentencing in person, but you can't appear via Zoom, and I don't know how I would get you, but do you have any objection to being sentenced via Zoom?
Zoom's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
I'd
you.
have to send Mr. Moore to get you. All right, so, okay, so when Mr. Moore talks to you again, if he does, be truthful about the offense, your background, what's going on in Indiana, and we'll see you back via Zoom on October 19th at 8 AM, and we'll have to get a writ for you. So thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go on.
Yeah, we're all set.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Guess I didn't need that.
Okay, so. That one. Okay, so you have Ron Underwood, right?
No,
Anybody Ron Underwood?
I did.
Okay, so you were here first, come on up. And you're Goodyear, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Paul Goodyear, file number 23-21393FH. I have Robert Ianni as a special assistant attorney general, and then Ron Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Goodyear. This is the date and time set for pre-trial. So, Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today on Mr. Goodyear?
Your Honor, Mr. Goodyear is making his payments as requested. And we are going to be requesting an adjournment of probably 60 days, Your Honor, for further payments and to see if we're near a point where we can work something out, Your Honor. I spoke with Mr. Ianni, and that's what we're looking at. And I don't believe he has any objection to that, Your Honor.
Mr. Ianni? Any objection?
No, Your Honor, I agree. We're looking to see a history of payments here. I've got a couple months worth. A few more months would be very helpful in getting a resolution.
All right, I will set this for another pre-trial November 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. Mr. Ianni, or Mr. Levine, you are present in person, so I'm going to get you a notice of hearing. So Ms. Adams, could I get a notice for him so you will not have to do the stip and order, Ms. Underwood, all right?
I believe that's Mr. Goodyear.
Goodyear. All right, so we'll get you notice, all right? I got too many cases coming. I'm losing my mind today. All right, so who else has Ms. Underwood? Why don't you come up? What's your name? Benjamin Boss?
Your Honor, could I speak to Mr. Voss on a breakout?
Yeah, hold on 1 minute. All right, do you know how to use the Zoom in the hallway? Let me call the case. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Benjamin Raymond Edward Voss, file number 23-21387FH. I have Ron Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Voss and Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So go ahead and go out there and log in. You know how to do that?
No.
Okay, go out to the left and I'll send someone to help you connect, okay? Hold on, Ms. Underwood. And I believe Mr. Daly, Mr. Daly, I did call for Mr. Levine. We haven't gotten him. Do you have anybody else, Mr. Daly?
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so then the next person I had was Mr. Noe, and Mr. Churchill, you were after that. So Mr. Noe, you had a couple files today. I do you have anybody in your office? But I do have Jashad Hearn.
I've only got one with you this morning, Judge, as far as I know, and he should be logged in. There you go, you got him right there.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hearn, I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Ms. Underwood, I just opened the breakout room with the hallway. Okay, all right, so thank you. This is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Jay Sean Hearn, file number 21-20293H. This is the date and time set for pre-trial in this matter. I have going with Mr. Sneed on behalf of the people and Charles Noe on behalf of Mr. Hearn. So Mr. Noe, how would you like to proceed today?
Thank you, Judge. I have had a chance to talk to Mr. Moore about this several times, actually, for any developments regarding this. My understanding is Mr. Moore's intentions are actually to dismiss the violation today, because there have not been any charges authorized through Washtenaw County. And my understanding is Mr. Moore is intending that if my client is charged with something, to hold off until he's actually convicted of something to issue another violation. So my client would no longer be subject to the bond conditions, but obviously he would be subject to any probation terms, obviously. But that I don't
So
want
Mr. Moore, are you going to be dismissing the probation violation at this time?
That's correct.
All right, so then Mr. Noe, if that's dismissed, he'll still be on probation. Anything else we need to address today?
Just that, Mr. Hearn, are you in the area today or no?
I'm right outside the courthouse.
Yeah, so when we're done here, I want you to come up and see me because we got to take care of a couple things.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Anything else, Mr. Noe?
no, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so now I have Mr.
Can I
Yes,
ask
Mr.
one
Hearn.
question?
Sure.
So the bond, so if I'm not subject to the bond terms anymore, does that mean I can get this tether off, or do I have to discuss that with my probation officer?
Go see Mr. Moore.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Churchill has Mr. Winhoven. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Guy Winhoven, file number 23-21386. FH, I have Timothy Churchill appearing on behalf of Mr. Winhoven, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is date and time set for a pretrial conference. Mr. Churchill, how would you like to proceed today?
I would defer to Mr. Sneed, and I believe they're going to be filing a dismissal.
Mr. Sneed?
That is accurate, Judge. The defendant satisfied some of the pretrial conditions we discussed, and the victim is requesting a dismissal. We'll be submitting that motion for nolle prosequi today.
All right, very good. All right, thank you, Mr. Churchill. Thank you, Mr. Sneed.
Okay, very well, Your Honor. Thank you. And then he
Thank
just
you.
gets his bond back at the district court. Once that's
District or circuit, I don't know where.
okay, I'll figure it out. Okay.
Wherever it got posted. Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Your
thank you.
Honor. Have a good day, everybody.
If Mr. Voss, you want to come back up? Mr. Daly, I'm sorry about the delay. All right, this is back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Benjamin Raymond Edward Voss. So, Ms. Underwood, have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Voss?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Voss is doing really well at this point. I'm going to ask for one more adjournment to see if we can get this worked out, Your Honor. And I'm going to be discussing sobriety court with the prosecutor's office.
All right, how long would you like an adjournment for?
Just a short adjournment.
My next available is October 18th.
Is what?
October 18th, but if you decide he wants to plead, I can bring him in on another day.
Thank you.
All right, so October 18 at 8:30 in the morning, Mr. Voss is here. So we will provide a notice of hearing. So just have a seat on that bench and my office will get you a notice of hearing. All right, thank you. Okay, so next. Are you here for a case?
Mr. Hayward, Matt Murphy is my lawyer.
Okay, all right, so I'm waiting on Matt Murphy, so he's next door. All right, so would you pass? Latrell Terry. Let me see, I got some people with no names in my waiting room, so let me see if I can find our Latrell Terry.
That's fine, Your Honor.
And if somebody called in on an iPhone, I'm going to send you a request. Yep, you unmuted. Sir, what is your name?
Jade Brown.
Jade Brown. All right. Who's your attorney?
Mr. Malaro.
All right, I'm gonna change your screen name. I'm gonna pop you in the waiting room and I'll bring you back in just a minute. All right, Galaxy is not connected. Who represents Daquan Simmons? Anybody? It's John Glazier. Or you are today, Ms. Van Duzen?
I'm Mr. Glazier today.
Okay. All right, so Miss Underwood, I do not have our Latrell Terry. And I don't think he's in jail, is he? Let me look.
He posted bond, Your Honor. And
All right, so this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Latrell DePriest Terry, file number 23-21472FH. Robert Ianni appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of the people. I do not have a notice of hearing that went to Mr. Terry, but it did go to Miss Underwood in the AG's office. Miss Underwood, do you know if your office would have forwarded it to Mr. Terry?
One moment, Your Honor. Let me just make sure that was done.
Well, I have somebody on a Galaxy phone and well, ma'am.
Hi.
What is your name?
Lisa Hannawalt.
All right, Miss Hannah Walt. All right, hold on, we'll be with you in just a minute. All right, it's not Mr. Terry. So Miss Underwood, are you able to ascertain whether or not he was given? I see he waived. Looks like well, I don't know.
Your Honor, I see that I did attempt to reach him. I have not been able to yet.
How much bond did he post, Mr. Yanni?
$1,000, Your Honor, was assigned to the front of the court. That he was released on a PR bond, excuse me.
Right. I don't have a specific notice of hearing for him, Miss Underwood, and the only thing I would say is that Mr. Terry usually appears in court for me, so I'm going to do a brief adjournment just to give him notice.
Thank you.
But I'm going to set this to October 11th. If he doesn't appear that day, though, I will issue a bench warrant.
And
so
we will be sure to send out communication to Mr. Terry.
All right, so October 11th at 8:30, and you can do the stip in order to adjourn. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yanni.
I believe
Thank you,
that concludes my docket with you today.
Okay, thank you. All right. Murphy, Daquan Simmons is, I'm still waiting for the jail. I need Drew Levine. is Judge Anselone. I'm looking for Drew Levine.
Okay.
And then after Drew Levine, if I can get Michael Allison.
Sure.
Awesome, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm trying, Hannah Walt, represents Hannah Walt. All right, so are you covering for Hannah Walt today, Miss Van Duzen?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me bring Miss Hannah Walt in.
It looks to me, I thought Goldstein was on the case, so I don't know.
Mr. Goldstein has never been on this case.
Okay.
This file.
Okay, that's what I'm.
All right, this is in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Lisa Marie Hannawalt, file number 23-21232FH. This is the date and time. Looks like it was set for a contempt of court hearing and a pretrial. I have a letter dated September 12 of 2023 stating that from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry, stating that the defendant failed to appear for a forensic examination. But let me check here. I know she got released from the jail September 16th. Is that correct, Ms. Hannawalt?
Yes.
So she was in jail. So does that mean the jail didn't transport her to the forensic center?
Judge, if I may.
Please.
Mr. Goldstein withdrew the forensic request.
On this file?
On all the files that he was representing her on.
So I don't, okay, so that was withdrawn, okay. And Mr. Goldstein's still on this file?
He
No, he
withdrew.
withdrew as counsel. All right,
I
so
would-
that was real.
He wouldn't show up.
Huh?
I called I don't believe I would have gotten contempt, but we had a miscommunication problem.
All right,
And
Ms.
I had
Hannawalt,
called
maybe
the
stop
office.
talking, Ms. Hannawalt, right now, just stop talking. We still have that contempt out there, so I don't want you to talk about it. All right, so it looks like he did withdraw. Ms. Van Duzen in the public defender's office was reappointed.
Did he withdraw on all the cases or just this one?
I only have this file, so I would not know.
Because this is the only file I have in the system besides the contempt.
Okay,
But
so
it looks
we're
like-
here on this file, which is a motor vehicle unlawful driving away, lying to a police officer. So Ms. Van Duzen represents Ms. Hannawalt, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. So how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, in this matter, since we haven't had a time to discuss with Ms. Hannawalt, and I don't know about the forensic, but looking at the notes, I don't know why he would withdraw the forensic on it. So if you could give us a couple weeks, so we have time to talk to her and see if we need to renew that request for forensic.
Okay, so I will adjourn this to October 18 at 8:30 in the morning. I'll continue the not guilty pleas. Do you need a breakout room real quick to get her contact information?
Yes, please.
So Ms. Hannawalt, I am going to put you and Ms. Van Duzen in a breakout room so that she can get your contact information from you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, and okay, go ahead and join that breakout room. Mr. Malaro, I have Daquan Simmons, he's yours, right?
Negative, Judge. I have Jade Brown.
Okay. All right, Mr. Simmons, I'm going to change your screen, or where'd you go? Mr. Simmons, Ms. Van Duzen's going to be representing you today, and she's in a breakout room with somebody else. So I'll be right with you, okay? Can you hear me? Oh. Okay.
Thank you. I will. Try.
All right, Mr. Simmons is not connected to audio, so I'm gonna send him a chat message to connect to audio. I have a gentleman wearing a black t-shirt with a beard. What is your name, please?
Jade Brown.
Okay, you must have logged back in. I swear I thought I changed your screen name, so let me change it again. And you're
Okay.
Mr. Malaro's client, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so.
No, it's a different.
All right, so Mr. Malaro, I have to go to Mr. Daly next, but do you need a breakout room with Mr. Brown?
I do not, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Brown, I'll be right with you. All
Good,
right,
thank you.
so Mr. Daly, let me shuffle files. Because right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Drew Alexis Levine. File number 23-21429FH, 23-21430FH, and 23-21431FH. I have James Daly appearing on behalf of Mr. Levine, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is a date and time set for pre-trial on these three files. So, Mr. Daly, how would you like to proceed?
Chair, I believe that Mr. Sneed and I have arrived at an agreement on this matter. Mr. Levine would plead guilty on court file 23-21430FH as charged to counts 1 through 3. I meant to say no contest plea with a habitual supplement, and circuit court file 23-21431 would also be charged a second supplement. Mr. Sneed has also agreed that we would stipulate to the guidelines being 36 months to, I believe, 78 months.
Okay, so Mr. Daly, I really apologize. You're kind of breaking up a little bit. So on file number 23-21429FH, is that file being nully pressed?
Your Honor, I just emailed you the written plea agreement form.
Oh, look at you. Thank you.
Easier.
Okay. Except, stupid computer. Let's see. All right, so. Okay. All right, so on 23-21430FH, he's going to plead as charged counts. And you said it's no contest, right, Mr. Daly?
Correct.
So no contest to counts 1, 2, and 3. And file number 31, he will plead as charged. Is that a no contest as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
To count 1 with 1 sub. Okay. And 23-21429 would also be nully pressed. Okay. All right. Okay. Put that on there. All right, Mr. Levine, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Drew Alexis Levine.
All right, Mr. Levine, and what were the guidelines? Let me see, is that in the thing again?
36 to 78, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm sorry, thank you. 36 to 78.
Let's see.
All right, so Mr. Levine, you have heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead no contest on file number 23-21430FH to count 1, police officer fleeing 3rd degree, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and or a $5,000 fine, as well as a suspended license of up not to exceed 5 years. Count 2, motor vehicle unlawful driving away, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison with a 1-year driver's license suspension. And count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine. So is it your intention to plead no contest on those 3 files?
Yeah.
All right. All right, then on file number 23-21431FH, is it your intention to plead guilty to controlled substance possession of that methamphetamine, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison and or a $15,000 fine, with 1 supplement, which would make the maximum penalty, would that be 15 years, Mr. Sneed?
Yes, it would, Your Honor, with the habitual offender second.
Okay, so, and that's a no contest. So is it your intention to plead no contest to that one as well, Mr. Levine?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you satisfied with Mr. Daly as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yeah.
All right. Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court other than the guidelines would be 36 to 78 months. So your sentence would be somewhere within that. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
But other than that, no one's spoken to me. Is that correct, Mr. Levine?
No.
Levine? Would you agree, Mr. Daly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if a guilty or if a no contest plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Levine?
Yeah.
Do you understand that any appeal from the sentence and conviction could be used, I'm sorry. Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No.
All right. So, all right. So, Mr. Levine, And your attorney said you would be pleading no contest. So when I ask you this question, you can plead no contest or not guilty. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Okay, so Mr. Levine, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about April 8th of 2023 in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of count 1, police officer fleeing 3rd degree?
no contest.
And how do you wish to plead to count 2, motor vehicle unlawful driving away on that same date and jurisdiction?
No contest.
All right, and Mr. Levine, on file number 23-21431 FH, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about February 4 of 2023 in the village of Blissfield in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense of controlled substance possession of methamphetamine?
No contest.
Okay. Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to these charges?
No.
You understand if I accept these pleas, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea.
Yes.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead no contest? Mr. Daly
No, Your Honor.
and Mr. Steen.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Levine, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be other than the guidelines were computed to be within the range of 36 to 78 months?
No.
All right, is it your own choice to plead no contest?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Sneed, if we could start with, are you putting the factual basis on the record, Mr. Sneed?
I'm prepared to unless Mr. Daly would like to.
I'll let Mr. Sneed do that.
All right, could we start with file number 23-21430, Mr. Sneed?
I will, Your Honor. It is true that on April 8th, 2023, in the township of Madison, Lenawee County, state of Michigan, that the defendant was the operator of a motor vehicle. He was given a visual or audible signal by Lieutenant Gentner, a police officer who was in his uniform and driving his police cruiser. He was acting in the lawful performance of his duty, directing the defendant to bring the motor vehicle to a stop. The defendant willfully obeyed that direction, increased his speed in the motor vehicle in the area where the speed limit was 35 miles or less in the township of Madison. With respect to count 2, it's true that the defendant did willfully and without authority take the possession of a Chevy Trailblazer belonging to Ronnie Levine. And with respect to count 3, it's true that the defendant did make an assault upon Lieutenant Gentner with a dangerous weapon, to wit the Chevy Trailblazer vehicle, but without intending to commit the crime of murder or inflict great bodily harm, less than murder, by operating that.
How did he hit Lieutenant Gentner with the vehicle?
I believe the vehicle lurched forward at Lieutenant Gentner, who at that time thought that he was going to be subject to an assault of the vehicle.
Okay. So you're saying he accelerated the vehicle in such a way that he almost struck Lieutenant Gentner?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
In addition, Judge, I would just state that the defendant was previously convicted on or about January 23rd, 2006 for attempt police officer resisting and obstructing in the 2A district court. And
okay,
also,
there's no SUP on file number 30 though, right? The SUP is on 30.
He was pleading to with a habitual second is what the plea agreement stated on file 30 FH.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, the habitual second was on all of those, so that makes the 5 year a 7.5 year, and the 4 year a 6 year.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Levine, do you understand that is the maximum penalties on those files?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right,
4 to 6 years,
Any-
right?
say it again.
I said it's 4 to 6 years, right?
Well, that's your guidelines, right? I'm just letting you know that's the maximum penalty, but you do have a guideline agreement, yes.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay. Any additions, Mr. Daly, to that information?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so, Mr. Sneed, if you'd like to move on to file number 23-21431.
Thanks, Judge. It's true that on February 4th, 2023, in the village of Blissfield, Lenawee County, state of Michigan, that the defendant did knowingly and intentionally possess methamphetamine controlled substance. In addition, he was previously convicted of a felony on January 23rd, 2006 and October 22nd, 2013, which would support the second offender notice.
Okay. Any additions, Mr. Daly?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so on file number 23-21430 FH, based on the facts placed on the record from the information contained in the police report. With regard to count 1, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that on April 8th of 2023 in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee, that Mr. Levine did operate a motor vehicle on a road in Madison Township. And at some point, Lieutenant Gettner, in his full uniform and driving a police vehicle, acting in the lawful performance of his duty, did direct the defendant to bring his motor vehicle to stop. The defendant willfully failed to obey such direction and in fact increased the speed of the motor vehicle in an area where the speed limit was 35 miles per hour or less and drove over that speed limit. And that he did willfully and without authority take possession of and drive away a Chevy Trailblazer belonging to a Ronnie Levine without permission or authority to take that vehicle. And that he did make an assault upon Lieutenant Gettner with a dangerous weapon, and that while operating that Chevy Trailblazer that he took without permission, he accelerated towards the police officer, making the police officer fearful of an assault by that vehicle and harm, but without intending to commit the crime of murder to inflict great bodily harm less than the crime of murder. Court also takes notice that he was previously convicted on or about December 1 of that on about January 23rd of 2006, he was convicted of the offense of attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing, and in Lenawee County. Therefore, the court does find that the defendant did commit those offenses and accepts the no contest plea on that file. On file number 23-21431 FH, based on the facts placed on the record and from the information contained in the police report, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about February 4 of 2023 in the village of Blissfield in the county of Lenawee that the defendant did in fact commit the offense of controlled substance possession of methamphetamine by knowingly and intentionally possessing methamphetamine without a legal right to do so. Court also finds that on or about October 22nd of 2013, Mr. Levine was convicted of attempted police officer resisting and obstructing in the 2A District Court for Lenawee County. Therefore, the court accepts that no contest plea. Has court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Daly,
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sneed?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, as I said, I do accept the plea. It was given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He doesn't have competent counsel other than the Killebrew agreement to the guidelines being 36 to 78. This court has made no Cobb's agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them, although the court will honor the Killebrew agreement struck between the prosecutor and the defense attorney. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. And Mr. Daly, are you available on November 2nd at 8:15 in the morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Levine, I'm setting you for sentencing on November 2nd at 8:15 in the morning. Someone from the probation department will reach out to you at the jail and they're going to meet with you. You pled no contest, so you do not have to make any statements regarding the offenses that occurred, but you need to be truthful with them about your background, your substance abuse issues, and anything else of that nature. We'll set this matter, as I said, for November 2nd at 8:15. Now, Mr. Levine, you do have the right to be present in person for sentencing if you would like, or you can appear via Zoom. What would be your choice?
I'll be person.
In person? All right, so I will mark that down in person. So, all right, and your bond's continued. Thank you, Mr. Daly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I have Mr. Murphy. You've been here all morning, so why don't you come on up, okay?
I'm done.
For a second.
You are. What's your name again?
Joshua Hagerman.
My mind is not here today. Mr. Murphy, I have Mr. Hagerman here.
Your Honor, could I speak with him in a breakout session, please?
Yep, so I've already connected the hallway, so go ahead and go out to the Zoom device in the hallway. And then I will put you and Mr. Murphy into a breakout room. All right, so let me bring Ms. Hannawalt back. Hold on, Mr. Hagerman, I'll put you in a breakout room in just a second. All right, Mr. Murphy and Mr. Hagerman, you're going to get a request to join a breakout room. Okay, so I have all right, Mr. Brown, okay, and I have Ms. Hannawalt, Ms. Van Duzen. Can I disconnect Ms. Hannawalt?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Hannawalt, you're all set. We'll see you back in court, all right?
All right, thank you.
Okay, so that will. Mr. Brown. Okay, so I have Mr. Brown back. So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jade Brown, file number 14-17275 FC 16-17920 H. I have Senator Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Brown. This is a violation of probation hearing, pre-trial. So, Mr. Malaro, how do you wish to proceed today?
Judge, we waived his felony upstairs and he waived the arraignment on that. So I don't know when the pretrial is gonna be on that, but we'd ask this be set out with that so we can work it all out. together.
Miss Adams, was Mr. Brown, do we have a date for him for arraignment yet?
Let me see if I can find it.
I think the arraignment would have been today.
Oh, yeah, I haven't set that yet.
Okay, all right, so can we set that? Do you want me to set it out? So I can set all of them for October 25?
That's fine, Judge.
Are you available that day, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this for October 25 at 8:30 in the morning. And that'll be all 3 files. Mr. Malaro, obviously, if you can resolve this sooner and you want to come in any other day of the week, that would be great. All right?
Yep. Thank you, Judge.
All right, and we do the notices on those, so you will not have to.
Yep. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Brown. So October 25, 8:30 in the morning, same Zoom number, okay?
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
I have DeQuan Simmons, Ms. Van Duzen.
Yes, Your Honor. I need a breakout room with them.
Okay. Right, Mr. Simmons, if you want to start your video, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus DeQuan Simmons, file number 2023-21422FH. I have Dawn Van Duzen appearing on behalf of Mr. Simmons. So, Mr. Simmons, I am going to open up a breakout room for you and Miss Van Duzen to chat for a moment, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're gonna get an invitation to join. Go ahead and join that breakout room. Oh, well, no, I just hit the wrong button. Hold on. I screwed up. Go ahead and join again.
Mr. Simmons?
No, I gotta go back in, Dawn. I closed the room when I was trying to close another room. All right. So, you ready? Okay. Dawn, you gotta join the breakout room again.
Got it.
Okay, thanks. All right, so back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Joshua Hagelman. So, Mr. Murphy, have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Hagelman?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you for that time.